Sweet more earning, divine angels. You know, in NLP, in the beliefs of NLP, those among those 18, one of the beliefs is about your projection is a perception, and your perception is a projection. And there, one of the beliefs says mind and body are part of the same system. Mind and body are part of the same system. Now, what happens when you and I go for a public speaking, when you and I go for talking to a large number of people, or sometimes even talking to some people whom we think they are like who's and who's of the society. So we have to be very careful while talking to them. We have to be very articulate. We have to be very this and that. We feel small compared to them. We come up with all these statements that we should be like this, we should not be like this, we should do this, we should not do this. Because they are very respected people in the society. And we take utmost care while talking to them. We think that they're so big and I'm so small that I have to be extremely careful while talking to them. And this is where what happens. We allow more cortisols to flow in our body, throughout our body, rather than testosterone. The beauty is that everything that is happening in our body is an outcome of our thoughts, and those thoughts are taking control of the hormones, which hormones is going to flow throughout our body. So our thought take control of those hormones. So this is where the impact of psychology on physiology comes in. And that happens most of the time. So we think certain things, and those thoughts allow the flow of those particular hormones throughout our body. Now imagine the hormones that we should be focusing on throughout the day, all the time, to make sure that we are always at our best, are called the happy hormones. And there are only 4 of them to start with. These key 4 hormones are called DOS, dose. So D stands for dopamine, O stands for oxytocin, S stands for serotonin, and E stands for endorphins. And these are the hormones that flow throughout our body only and only when we are happy in any possible way. We are happy, we are excited, we are encouraged, we are energized, we are motivated, we are inspired, we are empowered, we are encouraged. Those are the only moments when these hormones flow through our body. And as they flow through our body, we express ourselves in a certain way that is displayed through our body language. That's how this concept of body language came up. That how your body is speaking to not only yourself, but also to others. So the opportunity here we have, as we are in this second day of this wonderful discussion on fake it till you make it, is how we can take control of our physiology or take control of our thoughts whenever we need it, no matter what, whatever it takes. And to begin with, what happens that most of the time, it's our psychology that takes control of our physiology. We need to focus on that what happens when we are happy, when we are excited, when we are motivated, when we're inspired, how we behave. Observe yourself. Though there are certain behaviors which is common, as this doctor was talking about, the psychologist was talking about, like spreading your arms, yeah, to show excitement, and closing your arms, looking down when you're not excited, when you're a little bit worried. Those are the common outcomes of a certain kind of thoughts. Now, since mind and body are part of the same system, you can change your thoughts with your body language. So, step one is observe your body language. This is extremely crucial, that how you behave in a certain situation, how you behave in front of certain people. Some people whom you think are far better than you, so you have to be very careful. And then some people whom you think that you are far better than them. Observe your body language in those moments. And this is an opportunity to actually make an application of real time in real life, is how to fake to make it for yourself. So what you can do, you can, or I can, what we can do, we apply those physiological behaviors to create those psychological moments of life. So as you observe, you keep on observing them. Often they work as anchors, that you behave in a particular way in a particular situation. Now, as you keep on noticing them, that this is how I behave when I'm sad, this is how I behave when I'm unhappy. By the way, being sad and being unhappy are not the same state of mind. They're different states of mind. They look like same, but no. Okay? Because being not sad is not equal to being happy. Okay? They are also two different states of mind. So you observe that how these states of mind impacts your physiology, how you react, how you behave, what to do with your hands, what to do with your face, what to do with your legs, what to do with your body, and at different points of time. Take a note of them, and then the game starts. So now, say you are in a state of mind where you're not feeling confident. However, you have already identified that when you feel confident, how you behave, how you express through your body expressions when you are confident. As you have noticed it already, the opportunity that you have is to bring that expression on your body right away. The moment you do that, the magic starts unfolding. The magic starts unfolding. And you'll notice that it's only a matter of 2 minutes, as she was talking about. It really doesn't take more than 2 minutes. And you are exactly at that state of psychological thoughts where you want to go. So if we connect it with NLP, it's like build rapport with yourself to start with. Discover where you are. Use your sensory acuity to calibrate where you are. What are the areas where you want to bring the change in? To build a rapport with yourself, use your sensory acuity or sensory awareness to build rapport with yourself. Step 2, calibrate. Step 3, now you have calibrated that where the changes need to bring in. Like you exactly calibrated what you want to bring in, whether you want to feel confident, whether you want to feel curious, whether you want to feel silent, whether you want to feel peaceful, whether you want to feel happy. It's your choice. As you made the calibration, the next step is as simple as that. Get back to your library of your behaviors, which is already there and you are already aware of. Because that's what I invite you to observe right now, starting today. Take a note of how you behave, how your body expresses when you're in a certain way of feelings, when you're feeling in a certain way. Now, as you have calibrated, the next thing is behavioral changes. The behavioral transformation that you need to bring at that point of time. 3 pillars of NLP. Can you connect that? Sensory awareness, build rapport, calibrate, and you are very clear what is the outcome you want to come up with. So outcome is that I want to become confident, or outcome is I want to become peaceful. And the only thing that comes in between is now those behavioral changes. And you know what behavior you need to change. You just need to express thought expression through your body. Talk to your body. Let your body talk to you now. Body language. The body also has a language. That's how your body talks. You discover how your body talks. And now that you know that this is how my body talks when it is confident and you want to bring in confidence, you just start behaving like that with your body. Start talking with your body, with yourself to start with. It's actually only a matter of 2 minutes, and you will be actually back to the stage where you want to take yourself. Meet the person where you are or where they are, and take them where you want to. So meet yourself where you are and take yourself where you want to take yourself. And as you do this, what is happening? Now you're faking it because you are actually not feeling that way. So naturally, it was not in your body language. Now you're faking it. So you're bringing that in your body language. And as you bring that in your body language, you eventually start becoming that way. That's what the speaker was talking about. You start becoming that way. And as you start becoming that way, eventually you can make it. So she said, fake it till you become that way. Fake it till you become confident. And as you become confident and you continue with that state of mind for a few minutes, maybe a couple of minutes, what is happening? All those hormones which are supposed to flow through your body to make you confident will start flowing in. And they impact your psychology, they impact your thought process. And as those hormones start impacting your thought processes, the whole thing reverses and eventually you make it. As you make it, now you're confident. Exactly how this is the way anchors work. You notice when we are doing the anchoring, or the circle of excellence, that's how you fake till you make. And this is the science behind it. This is the art behind it. This is the magic behind it. This is the magic. Or this is the actions which brings that magic, not only in your life, but in the life of people around you. Now I'm telling you, you can actually create those moments at your will. Imagine, let me give an example. Imagine that you are meeting some people who are not as qualified as you. Okay, so how will you behave with them? Notice your behavior. Now you imagine that you are meeting a person who is highly qualified compared to you. Observe how you behave in front of that person. Now you have a choice that I want to behave in a certain way such that the other person also feels that I am not. It's not the qualification that matters. What matters is that who am I and how I'm behaving at that point of time, what my body language is telling at that point of time. You change the body language. You start behaving exactly the way you behave when you find people around you are not as qualified as you. You start behaving that in your body language. Bring that transformation in your body language. And you see how the miracle happens, how the miracle unfolds. You will be amazed at your own self. You will find it very difficult to believe that, come on, how come this is possible? And you will notice that the other person has started showing respect to you all of a sudden out of the. That person is giving so much respect to you as if you are far more qualified than that person because it is showing up in your body language. And once you practice it for some time, it will become automatic for you. Something which was unconscious incompetence for you that you didn't know how to fake, how it works, this fake it till you make it thing works. Now start applying it. So it moved from a zone from unconscious incompetence to conscious incompetence, that now you're aware of it, that this is how I can fake it to, until I make it. Then it moves into the next domain where you're practicing it for some time. So now it becomes conscious competence. And as you practice it for some more time, it eventually becomes automatic for you. And it turns into something which was unconscious competence for you. Now you don't need to consciously fake it to make it. It happens automatically. That's why our mentors say NLP is magic. You are the magician. So if you want to bring the magic of NLP in your life, start faking it till you make it. Start faking till you become that way, the way you want to become. And you will automatically make it in no time. We have all the tools, we have all the resources to do that. And imagine what it is all about. Fake it till you make it. It's all about law of attraction. Law of attraction says, fake it till you make it. When you fake it, you give the signal to the universe that this is who I am. This is what I want to be. And then universe responds to you. Where that universe is, it is inside you only. You are also part of that in universe. So when you start faking it through your body language, it impacts the flow of hormones in your body, the flow of happy hormones or not so happy hormones, stress hormones. You can control the flow of your hormones, not depend on the subconscious. Consciously, you direct your subconscious to ensure the flow of hormones that gives you that kind of, that takes you to that state of mind. And as you reach there, as you set your mindset there, reset your mindset, you bring that transformation inside you right away. You don't need to wait for anybody else to do it for you. This topic is so deep, so connected with your psychology and physiology. Okay, so we'll talk on this or we'll explore on this over next 3 days further. This is just a beginning. Enjoy the journey. It's like a scuba diving, put on yourself all the suits that you need, take the oxygen cylinder, and get inside the water. So today, what we are actually doing is we are actually getting inside the water, maybe say about 7 to 10 meters deep, and we'll go further deep over next 3 days. Uh, so with this new awareness, what do you see for yourself? is the question that you should ask yourself every time. The key is there. What you see, there is the key. If you have those who have watched this movie Drishyam 2, the movie starts with a wonderful dialogue, very powerful dialogue. It's like it's not important what you see. What's important is what you want to see. आपको क्या दिख रहा है वो जरूरी नहीं है. जरूरी ये है कि आप क्या देखना चाहते हो. तो जरूरी ये नहीं है कि आपका बॉडी लैंग्वेज क्या दिखा रहा है. जरूरी ये है आप अपने बॉडी लैंग्वेज से क्या दिखाना चाहते हो. That is where the journey of fake it till you make it starts.